There was once a man who thought his life was falling apart. Everything he cared about seemed to slip away: his job, his friends, even his own peace of mind. Every night he asked himself the same question: why me? He looked at others and saw happiness, success, and calm. But inside, he felt lost. Until one day he came across a simple phrase that changed his way of thinking forever. It said, "Don't be sad, because sadness only steals your present while giving nothing in return." That message came from a book by Dr. Aidh al-Qarni, a reminder that peace isn't found by escaping life, but by trusting the one who controls it. Part 1. The Trap of Sadness. Sadness doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it begins as a whisper, a small thought like, "I wish I had done things differently." Then another thought comes, "What if tomorrow gets worse?" And soon, your heart is trapped between two worlds: the past you can't change, and the future you can't control. Dr. al-Qarni teaches that this is how sadness grows, when we forget where we are right now. He says that the heart becomes heavy when it's pulled in every direction, by guilt over yesterday and fear of tomorrow. But when we stop running, when we pause and remember that God never left us, we begin to feel something again: peace. He reminds us that the moment we live in now is a gift. It's called the present for a reason. And when you focus on that, the fog in your heart starts to clear. Part 2. The Beauty of Gratitude. Imagine this. You wake up one morning and realize you only have the things you thanked God for yesterday. What would still be there? Gratitude, al-Qarni says, is a weapon, a light that breaks through the darkness of sadness. When you focus on what's missing, you'll always feel empty. But when you focus on what you already have, your faith, your family, your health, your breath, you start to see how rich you really are. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into miracles. It doesn't change what's around you. It changes you. And when your heart is filled with thankfulness, sadness loses its power. Part 3. The Cure Through Action. But al-Qarni also warns us, don't just sit in your sadness. Don't let it build walls around you. Move, do something, help someone in need, smile at a stranger, learn something new. When you focus on doing good, your heart doesn't have space to sink. He compares helping others to lighting a candle. When you light someone else's path, your own path glows too. And maybe that's the secret. Sometimes the cure for sadness isn't found in thinking less about yourself, but in thinking more about others. Part 4. Faith in Every Test. And finally, al-Qarni shares the heart of his message. Every hardship has a purpose. Even if you don't understand it now, it's never meaningless. The rain that ruins your plans might be watering the seeds of something better. The delay that frustrates you might be saving you from a path you weren't meant to take. What feels like a loss today may become the reason for your greatest growth tomorrow. True faith isn't about having an easy life. It's about trusting God when life isn't easy. Because faith doesn't remove pain. It transforms it. So if your heart feels heavy, remember this: sadness is not a life sentence. It's just a visitor, and it leaves when you stop feeding it. You can choose peace. You can choose gratitude. You can choose trust. Because every single day, no matter how hard it feels, is another chance to say, Alhamdulillah, I'm still here, I'm still breathing, and I'm still trying. Live today, be grateful, do good, and most importantly, don't be sad.